Alana Brophy, weather rate certified 10 years in a row.
All right, wild scenes there, and of course we remember that right here in Utah.
Yes, indeed.
In the past summer.
In the past summer, yes, Alana.
Monsoon season,
Yes.
how can we forget? But no, we're dealing with winter right now. Look at the snow coming down. This is Bryce Canyon, where we've got that heavy snow that has filled in the central and southern mountains, continuing to see snow tonight. It's coming down fierce and definitely have some wind with it. And we know that we're still seeing snow in portions of the state. We're going to look at the valley totals, which we've seen hit or miss in some locations. Our lower valleys didn't accumulate as much as the temperatures last night hung around freezing. Different story. Tonight, that moisture continues to move south. We've got to talk about wind concerns and the frigid temperatures that will be left behind after the snow clears out of the state. Here's a look at South Jordan, where actually we do see wet pavement. We have seen some fresh snow accumulating on some of the cars there. Icy conditions are possible because even as we get light snow maybe showing up, some lake effect snow popping up, the potential is there. It will freeze over very, very quickly. Okay, Woodland Hills picked up 12.5 inches of snow from this storm system. Bountiful Bench getting 10.5. Backside of the Wasatch, Eden got 8.5. Just an inch short of that in the upper avenues. Daybreak getting over half a foot. Alpine at 6 inches. Healthy numbers there. Looking at Mill Creek, got 5.2, Lehigh at 5, Hill Air Force Base in Layton picking up 4, Garland at 2.6, and the airport at 1.4. Hey, something is better than nothing, but it gives you an idea that those lower valleys didn't transition over and get accumulation on the surface. We still have a winter weather advisory in effect. It was scaled back. It does include the backside of the Wasatch, the central portion of the state, and down to that I-70 corridor where we're still seeing snow, as well as US 6. That's going to hold on for another hour. It expires at 11 p.m. And we know that eventually we're going to see some of this wet weather dwindling. Satellite radar shows us we still have active skies in the north. Eastern Utah has seen a mix of rain and snow, and our mountains down south have seen snow. But St. George right now dealing with rain. Check the cameras there, and they definitely have seen some soggy conditions. Right now we see that westerly flow over I-80 heading towards Tooele, West Jordan, maybe tapping into that. Not all of it's hitting the ground, but the potential definitely is there as we get through tonight. Looking at southern Utah, Antimony through Panguitch down to Escalante, Cedar City Mountains, Bryce Canyon dealing with that snow, and then towards St. George as well as Zion getting some rain tonight. Okay, we know moisture coming through, that front meant business. Temperatures are cold. We're down to the teens in Logan already, dropping below freezing for the Wasatch Front, 50s in St. George. We're going to bottom out in the teens tonight. It's going to be a frigid overnight, which is why slick conditions and ice can be there. We get this northerly flow, so a shot of Canadian air, which is cold. It's Arctic, moves into the Beehive State. When that moves over the lake, it does bring a slight chance of some lake effect. That would include Tooele County as well as western Salt Lake Valley and the East Benches. It's possible. It's not a sure bet, but something you should be aware of if you're heading out in the morning. If you did see any light precip, that'll be an issue. Into tonight, we're going to watch that moisture move out of the way. Tomorrow, frigid temperatures with the winds picking up. By Friday, high pressure takes control and we get some sunshine and a warming trend. We're just going to take a minute to rebound. Let's talk about those winds real fast because we get a wind advisory for Washington County tomorrow evening. Northerly winds. We're looking at gusts up to 50 miles per hour, between 20 and 30 miles per hour. It's going to be chilly. That wind is going to be gusty, especially near the canyons. Temperatures staying below freezing in Salt Lake tomorrow. We're going to struggle to hit 32. We see some 40s popping up near Moab, and as that moisture kind of exits, we will see some snow in the Four Corners and south central Utah. Below freezing in Cedar, upper 40s in St. George, where we do have the chance of seeing rain in the morning as the system exits. Okay, gusty conditions, temperature is warming. We bring back the mid-70s, which will be beautiful, but below average for the next couple of days. Here's the Wasatch Front, where we have that slight chance, some morning snow, cold temperatures, really cold overnight into Friday morning. We get back to average by next week. Chance of moisture again Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Hey, I love an active pattern and this storm system delivering, especially for the high country. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
Thanks so much.